Leonardo DiCaprio said no to a lot of things in his career, but this was the biggest one he said no to, and no, it wasn't a 25-year-old girl. Leonardo DiCaprio was the first actor picked to be Spider-Man when he was just 16 years old by James Cameron, who got the contract to direct it in 1990. That got postponed for years due to multiple lawsuits asking the question of who truly owned the rights to make a Spider-Man movie. Then 5 years later was offered the role of Robin for 1995's Batman Forever with Val Kilmer. Leonardo DiCaprio heavily considered, saying at the time it would have been his biggest paycheck, but he saw the costume and just couldn't do it. After Titanic, Sony bought the rights to Spider-Man. They asked him to be Spider-Man again, but he said no and instead recommended his friend Tobey Maguire, saying he just didn't want to do superhero movies going forward. It wasn't his final time getting offered a superhero role, where he was offered the role of the Riddler by Christopher Nolan after they made Inception together in 2009. The original plan wasn't to have Anne Hathaway play Catwoman in Dark Knight Rises, but instead have Leonardo DiCaprio be the Riddler. He instantly said no, feeling superhero movies just typecast actors too much. Even Robert Downey Jr. agrees with saying people just see him as Iron Man and don't see him as Robert Downey Jr. Leonardo DiCaprio said no, the Riddler was cut from Dark Knight Rises. Saying no is why I believe he's such a big name. With that, I'm Charles Pearl. Subscribe to learn something.